Welcome to the weekly on EqualizerSoccer.com, presented by North American Soccer Networks. I'm Jeff Kassouf, your host as always. Monday, June 6th, big weekend. U.S. women top Mexico 1-0. Atlanta beating Philly tie 0-0. Sky Blue gets a big draw 2-2 right here at Salem Stadium with Western New York Flash, and Boston gets a much needed 2-1 win over Magic Jack. Let's kick it to Red Bull Arena, where I was along with Nell Enriquez on Sunday for the U.S. women's national team match. Jeff Kassouf here with Nell Enriquez from EqualizerSoccer.com. We're here at Red Bull Arena after a 1-0 U.S. women's national team result over Mexico. Nell, good result. A little bit rough around the edges, a lot of missed chances, but what did you see out there field side?
Well, it was a great view, first of all. I have to say the U.S. definitely has a lot more work to do. A little bit work on passing. Great game by Rapinoe. Alex Morgan coming in at the second half. Better second half overall. And then, of course, the amazing goal by Lauren Cheney.
Yeah, really great strike by Lauren Cheney, upper 90. Unfortunate for Santiago there because she had a great game in goal. The 16-year-old,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And great performance. I did worry about her on those tough calls where she was down for a few minutes, but she did a good job.
Yeah, for the U.S., a lot of blown chances. This game easily could have been a lot. This could have been a 3-4-0 result. And for Mexico, didn't see much out of them besides really just kind of sitting in defensively. Maribel Dominguez a little bit up top, but nothing really too much for Mexico. Really pinned back in their own end.
Definitely had to give a lot of props to their goalkeeper, but no, I didn't see any amazing chances by Mexico. So Rapinoe, like I said, a lot of crosses, a lot of chances, but a lot of outside shots. So.
Yeah, Wambach with a few chances in the first half that went wide. Amy Rodriguez put a few over the bar. Lauren Cheney, the goal, bench just jumped into absolute excitement after the goal, which was great to see, but I think it kind of masked a little bit of frustration. Players after the game, they didn't want to call it frustration. I think that I'd struggle to find another word that accurately fits it, but let's listen to Lauren Cheney real quick talking about her goal after the game.
Well, once I got the ball, I was actually looking in behind for Alex or Abby, but their back line had dropped so far that I just picked my head up and took a shot.
So again, 1-0 result for the U.S. here at Red Bull Arena. Last match before the Women's World Cup. That's the send-off there. So North Korea on June 28th is the next time we'll see them. Back to WPS action. Nell was in Philadelphia for the 0-0 draw between the Atlanta Beat and Philadelphia Independence. Nell, what did you see out there?
A lot of hard work by both teams. Atlanta had a lot to show out there. Definitely did a lot of work on their defense and midfield. Both teams had a lot of crosses, but the Philadelphia Independence just could not finish it. I think they need some work on their passing, but overall, tough break for the Philadelphia Independence, and the Atlanta Beat get to go home with a point underneath their belt. So.
And a lot of that from goalkeeper Allison Woodworth.
Oh yeah, she did a great job. Amazing save, especially the last one, probably in the last 30 seconds of the game. Good showing by her. Impressive.
Yeah, and for Atlanta, it's a shutout. It's only a 0-0 result, but they could use a shutout after a couple of really tough results, giving up a few goals. So positive baby steps, I guess, for the Atlanta Beat. Philadelphia, I would imagine, a little bit upset with themselves.
Yes, you could definitely say that. The players were very tough on themselves after the game. Atlanta actually feeling pretty good, saying that they're working on the defense and the offense should come.
And big thing for me, I think, I'm excited. I didn't get to see her, but at least Veronica Paquette is finally in the country. She's finally in Philadelphia. How'd she look?
She did amazing. She's really a tough player, a go-getter. She's not one to scare away. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of her. Absolutely.
Thanks to Nell for getting out to Philly, covering the Beat Independence game. We were both here at the U.S. game. Night of frustration a little bit. Night of maybe unluckiness for the U.S., but they get the 1-0 result, and 3 weeks from now, that's all that's really going to matter. So I think they'll be happy with that. Signing out from Red Bull Arena, Jeff Kassouf, Nell Enriquez, and we'll kick it back to Rochester. And of course, Friday, a 2-2 draw between Sky Blue FC and Western New York Flash here at Salem Stadium. Flash go up 2-0 at halftime. Sky Blue FC claws back, gets a penalty from Ali Long. She converts it. Casey Nagura with a wonder strike in the 88th minute to tie it. Really great strike. You got to check that out right here.
87.5 draw. One time.
post-game, obviously, Western New York not very happy with the result. Coach Aaron Lyons seemed to accept it a little more. Goalkeeper Ashlyn Harris, not as much.
They were a better team today. We came out and we thought just standing out here would be good enough, and clearly it wasn't. I'm disappointed. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the team. I think we were soft. A lot of things just weren't good enough across the board. And we're lucky to come out with a tie, to be honest. And it's a wake-up call, and we're not going to walk up to every game and expect just to step on the field and that's going to, we're going to have a W. It's not going to work like that. There's too much talent across the board in this league, and it's got to be sorted out. And I'm just disappointed right now. But we got to move forward. We have a target on our back. We got a point. I mean, we're not exactly happy about it. It's home, and we want to get 3 points, but we're going to deal with it, and we're going to have to be back on the grind on Monday.
Is it all good that this team has in a little adversity right now and not a month from now? That you guys kind of, I get a sense, a false sense of security is what you're kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a good thing. I mean, I'm not happy about it. I mean, it's not like, we should come out, we should play our game, and when we play our game, we win. We don't worry about the other team. We should be worrying about ourselves and playing football. That's what, what we do. It's what we love. It's our job. Today, it just wasn't there. There was no passion, and it was crap.
And for Boston, what can you say? I mean, great result, 2-1 win over Magic Jack. Does Tony DeCicco look like a genius with that trade or what? Megan Klingenberg comes in, doesn't get an assist on the first goal, but might as well have, and she gets the second goal, an absolute stunning strike, a volley in stride from 10 yards out. 2-1 to Boston. Magic Jack fails to make up ground on Western New York, which drew. Philadelphia fails to do so as well, so that's a big storyline there. Western New York doesn't drop points very often, so tough weekend for both Philadelphia and Magic Jack in not making up ground on the Flash. Western New York gets away with drawing at home, blowing that late lead, and they still maintain. They still actually find a way to extend their lead over Magic Jack at the top of the table. So, good weekend for them. Huge weekend in U.S. soccer for the women. Not so much for the men. 4-0 loss to Spain. That was a rough one. But check out more below in text. And as always, this is The Weekly, presented by North American Soccer Network. I'm Jeff Kassouf. Thanks for tuning in.